All right, it's Wednesday. I figured I'd drop some quick knowledge. Perhaps call this like Wisdom Wednesday, if you will. So here's something to think about when you're looking into any military branch. When you walk in there, you got to come up with a question that's ultimately going to help you sway your decision whether the military is for you in general or that respective branch. And given that question, you wanna find out from that individual, perhaps that office, what really separates them. I'm not talking about the tangible things, I'm talking about the intangible. So the difference between the tangible and intangible, things that you can touch, feel, smell, use your senses to really figure out if it's real. Things that are intangible, you necessarily can't see it. You more or less have to believe it. So let's talk about intangibles, things that every branch will offer you. Basic pay. So it's all derived from the same thing. Everybody in the Army, Air Force, Navy, Marine Corps, and other respective branches all get paid the same based on their pay grade. And also how long they've been in. But it's the same throughout all the respective branches. The same goes for medical, for dental, all the same. Basic housing allowance, which isn't taxable, all the same. That's derived from your pay grade, as well as if you have dependents or no dependents. So that's the same throughout all the military branches. Education, your GI Bill, that's going to be the same throughout all military branches. Your tuition assistance, the same throughout all military branches. What else am I missing that's tangible? Just tangible things in general are going to be more or less the same with all the branches. Some things that might differ with tangibles, like really specific jobs. So if you want to work on ships, of course you got the Navy for that. And you want to work planes, you'd be surprised. I think every respective branch has their own set of aviation. If you want a very specific job, unless you're like Intel, there's other specific jobs out there. Nukes. There's certain MOSs that are very much derived from the respective branch, and I can't speak on the exact ones, but I know there are. But in a robust sense, like a lot of options, the Army does have that because they have the largest. America has the largest Army, so the Army respectively has the most jobs per se. So those are some of the tangible things, but to walk away, you need to know the intangibles, which is the most important thing I feel when it comes to making any sort of decision that's going to hopefully elevate your life or amplify it, make it better in the future. Here's the question: what separates you? What separates your branch from the other branches? If they can't answer that question in the most professional sense, you're not in the right chair. You need to find another chair to sit in, another recruiter, or another office, or probably a whole entire branch in general. You need to find a different place to be, because if they can't answer that, you have no business being there. Your heart's not going to be in it. You want to walk away with something after 4 years. You want to walk away with something after 20 years. Whatever amounts to the capacity that you serve, you want to walk away with something that's going to amplify your life. So I'm going to say my piece when it comes to the Marine Corps. When you walk into the Marine Corps, we talk about jobs. We'll talk about jobs because you need to know what you're getting yourself into if that's something that you want to talk about. More or less, though, we want to talk about the things that we're going to do for you that's going to separate you from everybody else. And that is, number one, leadership. I feel if you're looking into any military branch and you ask about leadership, they are lying if they say they're the best. They are hands down lying if they say they're the best, and it's not in the Marine Corps office. The Marines by far have the best. And here's why I say they have the best. We have leadership schools for every respective rank. And some of those schools are open to different branches. And I see from time to time again, different branches going to our schools for leadership. I mean, if that doesn't answer the bell right there, doesn't ring that bell, doesn't answer the question, I don't know what will. But we do have the best. And if they are saying that they can contest that, I'm telling you, it's a lie. It's a hands down lie. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows that the Marine Corps has the best leadership, hands down. We develop those individuals from the time that they get to boot camp. We start giving them tools. We start sharpening those different tools and refining their skills as they walk their life and navigate their own career path. By the time you get out for years, you have a very great understanding of who you are as far as a leader, how you lead, your leadership style, what makes you tick as a leader. Just based on our leadership principles as well as traits, you have the basic foundation to walk away with some tools that you're not going to get from anywhere else. Nowhere else. You're not going to get it from any military branch. You're certainly not going to get it from an institute or like a college environment. So that's something that hands down, the Marine Corps is going to give to you. That's different from every other branch. You want to talk about challenge? I mean, everybody knows you don't go to the Marine Corps because it's the softest branch. You go to the Marine Corps because it's the most challenging one. So if they talk about challenge, you won't look no further. You're looking into the Marines. You want to talk about passion within its brotherhood? You're looking into the Marines. We have that brotherhood. It's different from everybody else. Once a Marine, always Marine, and we stand true to that sense. So there's different things out there, tangible wise, that definitely separates us from every branch. And I think every branch knows it. That's why they're throwing these bonuses around. So if you want a bonus, I'm telling you, don't go to the Marine Corps. We don't advertise that we have bonuses, although we have them. You go to any of those other branches, I'm not going to say which ones, but they'll throw money at you. We ain't got time for that. We want commitments. We want commitments based on your principles, based on your morals, based on the ethics that you have. And I don't think money's going to find that for you. So if you want to look into a group that's full of individuals who are going to be leaders, look no further, you look into the Marines. You want to find something that's going to give you money right off the bat in the form of a bonus. I'm gonna be sad to say, but you gotta look somewhere else other than the Marine Corps. So I hope I answered some of your questions. This is Wisdom Wednesday, the first edition, and it has to do with you finding out what branch is for you. Again, Marine Corps is all about the intangibles. If you want the tangibles, every service offers the tangibles. Every service offers the tangibles. If you want college money, every branch does that. You want a steady paying job, every branch does that. You want a place to live, every branch offers that. You want food, every branch offers that. But if you want technical skill, every branch offers that. But if you really want to get to the nitty grit, you want to get to the thing, the point emphasis that separates us from everybody else, you looking into leadership. And that's what we host, that's what we got, that's what we give. If you have any questions whatsoever, please comment at the bottom. Info at the bottom will have email, phone number, all that. Feel free to make a comment if I said something that was outlandish. Maybe I was wrong. I could be wrong. I'm not always right, but your participation is much needed in order to continue to vibe. So if you ain't got nothing else for me, I got nothing else for you. Again, Wisdom Wednesday. Appreciate you listening, and I hope this helps somebody out. Deuces.